someone does cheat on you, it is a favor because you have a reason to get the fuck out. And you feel dumb staying. It pushes you out.
Yeah.
It hurts until you leave, dude.
Yeah. I hope my next person, if there is a next person,
I've been there.
does some really foul shit.
Does some foul shit? So that when you leave?
At the end.
You can't anticipate the end before the beginning even started, Joe. That's insane.
I can. Why not?
We're gonna break some shit down during this hour. Yeah. We have an hour to break down what's happening inside of you.
You and I broke up at the same time.
Yeah, with our people.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then another friend of ours, who I won't say on camera, just out of respect for his privacy, also was breaking up at the same time.
Everyone broke up at the same time.
I
at
know.
the time that the breakup happened for me, which I've never talked about on the podcast, this is the first time.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It was going to happen at any moment. But at the time the breakup, and it's been a few months now, but at the time that it was happening for me, it happened to 9 other comics. It was like a weird virus went around.
Yeah. Remember when I saw you on the trail next to the lake? Mm-hmm. Which oddly my ex-girlfriend introduced me to. And
the trail?
Yeah, that walking trail. I didn't know about it.
Don't you hate when a bitch shows you a trail and you can never forget it?
And I was going through it one day, and I was like, fuck, I gotta walk on the goddamn trail. And then I kept thinking as I was walking, I was like, what if I saw her on the trail? That'd be pretty crazy. And then I was trying to listen to some mixes of some music shit I was working on, and I kept thinking I heard my name, like over my headphones, and I was like, I'm going crazy. This breakup's making me crazy.
Yeah, you're like, I'm hearing voices, literally.
And then the guy was like, no, I definitely heard it, and it was you and Rachel. And then you said, what's going on? I'm like, I'm fucking going through a break. And you were like, me too, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
you know, the funniest part about that is I saw you walking and I could tell you were going on a breakup walk because it was quite literally one of the saddest walks I've ever seen.
It was a rough walk.
It was like a, you know, when you can hear the ground going, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah, I was shuffling my feet.
You were shuffling, your ear pods were in, and you're like, I could hear you saying my name. I kept hearing things. I was right behind you going, Joe DeRosa, you fucking pussy. Turn around, you big old bitch. And
that's why I thought I was my ex-girlfriend. She is here.
And yeah, we were both going through breakup walks.
Breakup walks. You seem to be taking yours better than I was taking mine. But you also... You're a chick that doesn't flinch. I've known you for a long time. I thought it'd be funny to talk about. Sorry, cut this out.
We're cutting this out.
I'm sorry.
Cutting this. Now it is kind of funny, but...
All right, sorry. I'll start the sentence over.
We've known each other for a long time.
I've known you for a long time. I've never seen you flinch.
Wait, hold on. Start that part again. I like that part.
Yeah, I've never seen you flinch.
Okay, good.
No, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never have seen you. You were always. I remember one time you met me at a bar. My friend Scott was visiting me from out of town, and we were over at. I'll never forget this. It's such a weird memory. I was living in Silver Lake, in this little house, and it was right across from where Jay's bar is. And Pete Holmes lived within walking distance of me, and we went over to Pete Holmes' house. Me and my friend Scott, my friend Tim, who were visiting from back home, and I got so mad at Scott at something. In front of everybody, I called him a cunt and walked out of the fucking Pete's house and just left him there.
Hell yeah. Also been there.
Yeah, and it was crazy on my part, but I also was very mad at him. Mm-hmm. And then I went to Jay's bar. And I was drinking alone at Jay's bar, and then you came and met me, and you talked to me about it.
This must have been...
This was a long time ago.
If I was meeting at bars, because I don't even go to bars, if I was meeting at bars for a casual drink...
I think you met me...
Did it have an activity? No, because if it didn't have an activity, I was 24, 25.
What do you mean, like foosball or something?
Like now I only go to a bar if it has like a activity.
No, you met me there,
And we talked about it?
I think we were texting, and I was just like, I'm sitting in this fucking bar, and you just kind of like, oh, dude, I'll meet you, like whatever. And we sat there. Yeah,
I knew he was at the bar because I heard.
Yeah, you're dragging feet. But this is the point I'm getting at. You came and met me, and I was like crying in my beer kind of thing, and you were really like, fuck that shit, dude. Fucking guy was talking shit. Doesn't matter. You know,
That's how I feel still.
Yeah, you gave me this whole pep talk, and so the point of the story is you've always been a person that I've known to not really flinch.
Yeah.
You've said shit to me where I've looked at you and I've been like, Kim, you sound fucking crazy. And you've been like, I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. Like, you're like, you don't like, you know where you stand with something. So I admire that.
I think I'm a little, I'm obsessed with justice. So if I know it's right, I'm like, I'm not going to be like, sorry, but I'm sorry you feel this. I'm like, no, you were wrong. You were right. That guy was being a cunt. So he got called a cunt, and that's part of life. Like, I'm like, you gotta. Sometimes when you're a cunt, you get called a cunt at a party and you get left.
Sorry,
what do you
Scott.
want me to say?
I love you.
Sorry, Scott, but maybe you were a cunt that night.
It's funny though because we're talking about breakups. Oh wait, so this is all coming very weirdly full circle. So the point that told that story, the reason I told that story, and the reason I'm talking about you being so stoic. So to speak, is that when I saw you dealing with your breakup you were navigating it a little better than I was.
Well,
you're not a woe is me kind of person.
Well, I have been.
I've never seen you like that ever.
Yeah, no, I have been before, but I try to pull out of it quickly, and I'm also the kind of person that I'll do it privately. Like, I'm real, like, you know, if I'm sad, I'll do it at my house. I'll be like depressed for 2 weeks, and then I'll pop out all happy. Like, I don't like anyone to know. Okay. And I will say this, when you're a woman and you're done with a relationship, you're kind of out of it months before. Okay. Like, men and women are different. Like, when a woman's done in a relationship, she'll kind of stay in it for a while. She'll make excuses. It kind of feels like you know, there's always a holiday. There's always a thing. She's like, oh, maybe I'm on my luteal phase. I'll give it another week. And like, it's like, then it's a birthday, then it's a holiday. You have to see your grandma. You don't want to go alone. It's a whole thing. There's always a thing. Yeah. But when men are done, they just leave. So I tell people when they're like, oh my God, you're single, like whatever. And I'm like, I feel like I've been single because I was out of it a couple months before anyways. So I was already more out of it than you were, I think. Just based off how long I had stayed, not wanting to be there. Yeah, we did a sort of weird. Not you and I, obviously. You and your ex.
Yeah, we did a weird. I don't know what you would call it. Sort of purgatory.
Yeah, when you get back together and you're like, that's the worst part. I think that's like, dude, that is
life support.
It's and it's like you should just get off of it. And die. Yeah. It's better to die, dude, than to live like that.
Don't die, Grandma. Just be brain dead with us.
We could keep... she's shitting and pissing and she can't talk. She doesn't remember anyone and she wakes up and she thinks she gets raped by the nurses. But we could have her for 4 more months.
Yeah. Then we can fuck once in a while now.
Dude.
No, it's tough to... But the other full circle, or when I said it's full circle, that same friend Scott, my ex-girlfriend, saw me blow up at him just like.
That's so funny.
We get hammered together, and once every year he pushes my buttons in a way where I'm like, I've known him literally since I was 1. He's basically my brother.
Right.
I've spent holidays with him and shit. Like, but he'll get me and I'll be like, you fuck.
I actually feel like some of your closest friends, you act like that too. Like I know Sarah, when we went on vacation, we went to Hawaii together. Ooh. And I went in on her at one point.
Vacation fights are easy to get into.
They're easy to get into, and it was on the last hour. We did so good until the last hour of the last day, and then we were both like sunburned at the Hawaii airport, sitting like 3 seats away but it's such a small airport. It's like 3 seats, and that's the whole airport.
What'd you fight
just
about?
With her stuff. Well, Sarah is a real soft girl, so she takes she is very delicate, and to vacation with, you have to be like, I had to be like her husband. Like I had to remember the code. Like it wasn't like 2 adult women.
That's rough.
It wasn't 2 adult women vacationing. It was like,
that's rough.
You know, and it was like, I kind of felt like a man. Like I was like watching our backs while she was like, doo, doo, doo. Like I was like, I want to be chill too and fucking slide down the mountains and not be worried. She's just less worried than I am.
That's rough.
And I'm more worried, I think. And then the last fight was we had gone to the beach before the airport, but we wanted to find a beach with showers to shower before we got on the plane.
I have friends who shall remain nameless.
Scott.
No.
That's Scott, dude.
He's the polar opposite of that. He's
Okay.
like, Scott's the dude that's like, you're like, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's nothing to do. This fucking blows. Like nobody. What do we do? We're stranded.
Okay.
And he's the dude. Like within an hour, he'll be like, okay. I found a bar here. It's this many miles. We're gonna go there, and then I set this up, and there's a casino actually that I found, and he.
You need a Scott in your life.
He facilitates everything.
Okay, great.
I've had so many nights with him where it's like, actually, another. God, this is so. I love connecting all the dots. The first time.
This is getting psychedelic.
The first time I ever like friendship hung out with you, was
Why
like.
do you keep saying it like that?
Because if I just say the first time I ever hung out with you, it sounds
Okay,
weird.
okay,
yeah,
okay,
like
fine.
I'm saying, like at the beginning of our friendship. I don't
Friendship
know.
hung out with me. It sounds like you're setting up to diddle me later.
Can you cut this out?
McKenna is working on an hourly, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. The first time in our friendship that we ever hung out was at my birthday party when I turned 40. You came to the party. It was right after I first met you.
I remember that party.
Okay.
It was at a bar.
Yes, it was. It was me and Tone and Vince Averill had our birthday at that bar together. And that was the first time I ever hung out with you in our friendship, because I remember inviting you and saying like, well, that Kim girl's cool. I should invite her to this. And that this is a Scott story. He called me and he was like, brother, I love you. Happy 40th. I can't believe I'm not there with you, but obviously LA is nowhere near Pennsylvania and whatever. And he's like, but have fun tonight. Like, what are you going to do? And I was like, oh, we're having this party, whatever. And 10 minutes into the party, he walked in. He fucking flew and surprised me.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And like
I
at
didn't
the
know
end,
I was there with him that night, a fucking celebrity in your life.
who else was at that party?
Who?
Nick Lachey.
Your ex.
Yes, she was 11.
Nick Lachey was there?
Nick Lachey was there.
And this was probably pre-Botox.
Yeah, no, Nick Lachey was there.
Hot.
And Mr. Belding showed up at one point.
What?
Yeah, the guy that played Mr. Belding.
Can I tell you, probably a month ago in Austin, I was going to the Betty, and I was walking in, and this man walks out on his phone, and he looks over, and it's fucking Mario Lopez.
Ooh.
And he's on his phone, and I'm like, I don't usually get like real, we're around people all the time, but it's Mario Lopez. It's honestly insane. And I see him on his phone, and I'm like, oh, I can't say anything. He's on his phone. That's so annoying.
He wouldn't
and
care at all. He would love it.
Yeah.
I could tell he would love it.
And he peeked over,
Yeah.
and I went like this, and he winked at me, and I swear to God, like a little girl, I jumped in the air 3 times and then ran off into an alleyway.
That's great.
And it was a beautiful moment. But God, Mr. Belding,
How's
how'd you get him there?
How's Lopez looking real life?
Amazing.
I mean, gorge, I bet. Right?
Gorgeous. Skin tight, smile,
Yeah.
white smile, so cute.
I just met fucking Fred Savage.
Whoa.
I just met Fred Savage. I
Whoa.
did Chappelle's summer camp thing.
Okay.
And we were backstage the second show, the second night. Dave comes in, and there's this guy behind him with a hat on. And Dave goes, ladies and gentlemen, Fred Sanford from the Wonder Years.
Sanford. No, not Sanford.
And I don't know if he was joking.
No, he wasn't.
Or if
No, that's some black shit.
and
Oh,
I was
Fred
like,
Sanford is so funny.
it's so funny. And I was like, holy shit, that's Fred Savage. And my podcast, I had a podcast, we just ended it, but I had a podcast called We'll See You in Hell for the last 10 years with my friend Pat Walsh,
Okay.
who was also there when I called Scott a cunt.
Whoa, full circle moment.
Yeah. But he's old friends with Fred. So I was like, dude, I know Pat Walsh. And he was like, what? And I talked to him for the point the story is this. Fred Savage is a cute bitch. He's really good looking.
Is he? I want to look him up right now.
Those guys that you think are just like that play like the average Joe guy. You think like, I bet they're normal looking.
Ben Savage isn't cute though.
They're 10 times better looking.
His brother didn't
Like,
get
you
the
have to
good
be.
looks.
You know Zachary Levi, the guy that played Shazam?
No.
Yeah, of course you do. The
Hold
movie.
on. I need to see him
He
now.
played
Oh, he
Chuck.
is a cutie.
He's
He
10
looks good.
times better looking than that in real life.
Wow, and he's 50.
Yeah. He looks like he's 32 years old.
Here
It's
he looks like
crazy.
Mark Norman.
I'm telling you, he's a great looking. This is my point. Guys that look normal on TV in real life are really good looking. Like, that's how high. And then when you meet a guy like fucking Bradley Cooper in real life, you're like,
Is he not as hot?
no, you're like, I'm going to wet my pants.
Oh,
like,
it's
did
like
you come
real.
from another planet?
Yeah, you know,
I don't even
celebrities
understand.
have a different like thing.
It's
They have a different like
crazy.
gene almost. It's like it's actually like star power, dude. You can see it on their face.
I met Chris Hemsworth once. He literally looks like he's a god from Asgard.
That's happened with me and
It's
Gerard
crazy.
Butler.
Yes.
I was like, whoa, that's really. You see him and you go, that's actually him.
So
Because you don't expect it to actually ever be them. You know, like it's.
Zachary Levi, he
I
played.
need to look this up.
He was on that show Chuck, which was the comedy like espionage show where he played like a sort of nerdy guy that got roped into like a spy caper or something.
Never heard of that.
Look up Chuck, Zach Levi.
Zach Levi, Chuck.
And you'll
Is
just-
it old?
Yeah, it was on in like the early aughts or maybe around 2010.
Okay, I see what he looks
Okay,
like.
so do you see the poster for Chuck where it's like he's like a nerd?
Yeah.
Okay, right?
He's like a hot nerd.
Right. This fucking guy came in one day to Opie and Anthony. They're like, the guy from Chuck is coming on. And I'm like, it'll be nice to meet a normal looking guy from
Oh.
Chuck.
Oh, no.
This guy sits down next to me. I'm like, Jesus Christ. He was gorgeous, right? So, and we did the interview and then he left. I have not seen him since. Cut to Matt Rife was at the mothership. Who's in the green room? Zach Levi.
Of course. It's a handsome boy green room.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a handsome boy.
That's why I
Hot
was
boys
there.
only.
It was me, Zach Levi, and Matt Rife. And I walk up to him, I'm like, brother, you'll never remember this, man, but you came on Opie and Anthony. I was on, and he's like, oh, cool, man. And I was like, I thought you were going to be a nerd, dude, because of Chuck. And he was like, yeah. And I go, you are fucking beautiful. I
No,
was like,
now you're calling him fucking beautiful.
and I was like,
I can't.
is this how good looking you have to be to play a nerd on TV?
You called him fucking beautiful?
He was like, he just was laughing. He's like, you know?
That's so true.
Yeah.
Even the ugly people are hot on TV.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy. It's fucked up, dude. And you know what? Honestly, it's even worse for women because there's women with these fucking in Austin with these Turkish faces. They all go to the same plastic surgeon, goddamn it, and it looks amazing. And I see women every day at the fucking Betty that look like superstars. Don't you here in Austin? The girls, like the hot chicks,
What about him?
they look like celebrities. They're like
They're
like
really
super
hot. Yeah, sometimes I'll be at Kill Tony and Heidi's there. You know, Heidi's always there, and she's a darling.
yeah.
But I want to be like, Heidi, why don't you tone it down a little?
Why don't you be less
Give me
so
a
hot?
break. I can't deal with
You're
this
hurting.
right now.
She's like sunshine in a room. It's like she's too attractive, dude. She's so beautiful. Yeah.
I went to-
So I feel like I get that just living in Austin. I see girls like that are like celebrity hot.
I went out after the New York Kill Tony after party with her and Valerie Vaughn, and I'm walking down the street with, and I'm just like, I felt like a slug. I'm like, what? I can't, girls, and they're still in the fucking like glitter dresses.
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, wow, they
You think it's bad when you're walking with them? Imagine when I get in between them, my fucking pig ass. Imagine me in between those two blonde bombshells. Hey, I got a joke. Anybody want to hear a funny bit I'm doing? It sucks.
But you would like wrestle them. That's your thing.
yeah.
You'd wrestle. I've seen you wrestle on the floor.
Yeah,
At,
tongue wrestle.
I've
Hotties.
seen you wrestle what it looked like to be to the death at Skankfest once.
Yeah. Well, that was Lewis's sister. She was creeping up and attacking me. She had just started jiu-jitsu and she was convinced that she could beat me up. And she had told me before Skankfest that she was going to try and get me. And she didn't. And she never will.
I don't remember meeting his sister. I went. Are those real? That's fake, right?
Those are real.
Wait, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are. They're from Puerto Rico. Imported.
All right, it's fake, right?
No, it's real.
How do they? That seems cruel. Then
Why? They
They
don't
have
have
nowhere to-
brains.
they have nowhere to go.
They
What
have
are
no
they?
brains. They're jellyfish.
How do you feed them?
You give them kelp.
That's real. Those are two
Yes,
jellyfish.
dude.
Jellyfish don't have brains?
Yeah, it's Maxwell and Epstein.
Why Maxwell? Oh, Ghislaine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot her last name. Ghislaine? Ghislaine?
Ghislaine. No one knows. No one's ever known. No one ever will know. So I've never heard anyone know.
I'm not being rude, but I don't understand.
What are you fucking
Hold
closing
on
a
a
deal?
second.
What's happening? Is it your show?
Let me know if you find somebody else, period. I thought you were saying you needed me, period. I don't understand, period. Maybe I'm dumb.
I would do maybe less self-loathing in the next text. But
I don't know what's going on. Rebecca keeps being like, the show's on. It's off. You need to be here at 9. Now
You know
9:20.
what?
I'm like, I go, okay, I'll see you at 9:20. She goes, Jesus, fine. I'll see you then. I go,
no, I didn't want to go. I thought you wanted me.
Say, can you cut this out one more time?
Can you cut this out? You don't have to cut that part out. I don't care. Rebecca's not going to get mad at me.
No, dude. But you know what I am upset about is that when I got into stand-up, I thought I was just going to be doing shows. They'd go, there's a show tonight. You don't know who's there. It's popping every week. There's lights in the sky, and that's it.
Yeah. What
Now
about
now
there's lights in the sky?
Yeah, remember the lights in the sky? Before phones, that's how you knew there was a fun place happening, something fun happening.
No.
That's the point of the lights in the sky.
Well, like a stadium would do it, but the
no,
comedy...
and the clubs and stuff would do it too in LA.
What?
Yeah, back in the day, they'd put the
No,
lights in the sky,
that's
and you
an
knew there was
LA
a show
thing.
happening.
No, that's an LA thing. That's not a... That's
Now
not a New
I'm
York
cutting
thing.
clips. I have to do promos. I have to go. Come see me. I have to.
It
I'm acting.
sucks.
I'm bringing McKenna over with lights, and we're doing 4-hour acting gigs.
I remember my first podcast I ever had. It was a one-on-one interview show. This man, he called it. He called it early, baby. Neil Brennan came to my house to do it. We did it on like a Saturday night. And like
Your first podcast?
the first podcast I ever had. And he showed up and he walked in and he goes, he sits down and he goes, this fucking sucks. And I was like, what? And he's like, this, all of it. It sucks for me. It sucks for you. We don't want to be doing this. This fucking sucks. I had to drive here. I had to park. Now we have to sit here and do this. This sucks. And I was like, you're right. It does kind of suck that we have to do this right now. But it was like, it was when it was starting. It was when it was like, no, you have to have a podcast. Mm-hmm. You know? I remember I started a podcast in 2014 and people were like, you're too late. It was already, they were already, you know? And now, forget it. I mean,
no, it's done.
You have to do, you know, TikTok and...
You have to be dancing. You have to be baking online. The amount of things you have to be doing, you have to be following trends and sound. There's sounds. I'm telling you right now, I tried to post a TikTok. I found a TikTok. I like the sound. I couldn't even figure out how to take the sound into my own video.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's the point. The point is I don't know how to do
like to do like a lip sync thing?
To do anything. If I like the song in the background of a thing and I go, oh, I'll post to that song. I can't find that song suddenly. I can't
people
do
don't
anything.
list the song.
They hide it? They gatekeep?
People hide a lot of elements of the content they post because it forces engagement. So people will post a movie clip and then they'll put this caption where it's like, this scene sums up every person's feelings during a breakup or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. And then they won't list the movie. Why? You think it'd be logical to give credit and say, go watch this movie.
They want all the
great.
comments going, what movie is this?
It's two things. Number one, it's going to lower the chances of the flagging for the copyright. And number two, if people start commenting, what movie is this, whatever, and that causes engagement on their post.
My God.
It's sick. It's a sick fucking world. I'm 48. I'm kidding. My ex-girlfriend was not 11 when I was 40. It was just a joke. But I'm 48. The fact that I know that at 48, that I have to know that at 48, it makes me sick. This world makes me sick.
I get it.
It's disgusting. It's a disgusting fucking world. Well, it's not the world. It's this country. We deserve everything we get. We deserve every bit
But you
of
know
it.
what? I got to tell you, every time I leave the country, I fucking can't wait to get back here.
I know.
Don't you feel that way too?
It's home, and I love it, and I don't want to live in another country. I mean,
it's a love-hate.
It seems romantic
It's
to
toxic.
like live in like Italy or something, but what am I going to do?
Yeah, Italy's different.
But yeah.
Italy's different. Anyone can live in Italy and love their life.
But no, of course I love it
But
here.
almost anywhere else I've been like, America rocks, dude. Everyone here follows rules, and we don't.
But I love it here because
Freedom.
of my friends. And
Freedom.
my favorite places. Yeah, and freedom, I guess.
Freedom.
Right? Yeah, but Ireland feels free.
No.
Why?
I went to a comedy
Have you ever
festival in
gone
Ireland.
out in Ireland? It's
yeah.
insane.
No. It feels free because everyone's
fucking
blackout
crazy.
drunk.
Yes.
That's
and
what
they
they
don't
do.
care.
Yeah, that's how they trick you into thinking you're free. They get you so drunk that you don't care about anything else going on and how many
You go
rules
to
there are.
Amsterdam, you're fucking getting hand jobs right across
Dude,
from where you're
and-
doing shots. It's fucking incredible. You're buying blunts in the street. It's nuts.
Yeah, I've never been to Amsterdam. I can't speak for
Oh,
Amsterdam.
dude, you'd love Amsterdam. You're a pig. You'd love it. You'd
Are the
love
drugs
it.
amazing?
I don't like weed anymore, but yeah, if you like weed, it's fucking awesome.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, I think there's mushrooms. I think somebody told me the other day there's not, but I'm like, no, I'm positive I've seen mushrooms. But anyway,
One time I was
yeah,
talking
it's
to this
fucking
guy.
sex workers and drug bars and bars. It's fucking incredible.
One time I was talking to this guy who was a professional skateboarder, and he was trying to impress me, and he was like, I'm going to Europe. He's like, you should come to Copenhagen. And I remember I was hanging out with Sarah, and I was like, I don't know. He's like, come on, I'll get you your flight to Copenhagen. And Sarah's like, you should go to Copenhagen. It'll be fun. Like, you'll have a great time. And I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, after like a little bit of convincing, I was like, all right, I'll go. And then this motherfucker teased me with a flight. Like, for some reason, he kept being like, oh, I sent it to you. Did you check your email? And it was never in the email. He was like edging me for this Copenhagen flight.
Jesus.
And he never got it. And he just kept being like, it's in your email. I'll see you tomorrow. and,
What a psycho.
and then he offered it, but then never bought it. And I was like, I didn't even ask for this.
What a psycho.
That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, that's very weird. I was in.
So every time I think of Copenhagen, I think of the trip that never was.
What's right next to Iceland? Finland?
I think so. Sweden? Greenland.
I think Finland's there too, though,
Is
right?
Sweden close to that?
I don't know. My geography sucks. I was in Finland once with Eddie Ift and Carmen Lynch, and
How was that?
we had fun. We had a lot of fun, but I had a moment there where very internally, I was just walking around and I freaked. I was like, I'm so far from home.
Was Scott around?
He was not.
Okay.
But, did you ever do that when you're traveling? I just started being like, I'm so far from home. I'm so far from home. I don't know anybody here. I don't know anything. Oh my God. Wait, what am I doing? This is crazy. And then it passed.
I don't get that with traveling. I get that with stand-up.
do you mean?
Sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm too far in. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I've chosen it and now I'm here.
Yeah, you're finished. That's it. This is it.
That's what makes me panic sometimes.
Yeah, it should. It's a terrible decision we've all made.
And we're stuck now.
Yeah. It's like we're all treasure hunters and we're too deep into the jungle
And
to
Shane
turn
Gillis
back.
got all the treasure.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just like, let's just keep
Let's
searching
just
for
keep.
this. We can't
Maybe
turn
he
back
left
now.
some crumbs here when he
Yeah.
was around.
Or it's a better analogy. Everest. We're all trying to climb Everest, and you're like, well, we're not at the summit, but if you stop here, you'll die,
Yeah.
and you can't climb back down. So we just might as well keep going and hope we don't die.
Yeah, we have to get off the top to go over to the other side. It's the only
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And Shane's up there just pushing people back down.
Yeah,
That
dude.
bully.
Yeah, he's fucking pouring beer on them while they're cold. He's freezing their bodies with beer, dude. You fucking loser. He's spitting on them. He's also riding a Sherpa. He's not even walking up Everest. He's got his fat ass is on a Sherpa drinking.
I would love to be climbing a mountain while Shane's at the top of it. I can
Yeah,
tell
right,
you.
because he'd be making like snowballs trying to
Yeah.
throw you down them.
Yeah. I could tell you everything he would be saying.
Dude,
He definitely would go, you'll never make it, bro. You don't have what it takes.
you can't fucking do this. You think you could do this?
You'll
You think
never
you could get
be
up
great.
here?
He did that. We were shooting that Bud Light commercial, and during the whole, I was in a Bud Light commercial with him, and during the whole shoot, he kept being like, "Drink a beer, pussy. Drink a beer. Drink a real beer." And I was like, "I'm not drinking a beer. I am on set. I am not you. Okay? They don't need me here. I'm not drinking a beer." And he kept going, "That's why I'll never be great.
Oh
no
my
one will
God.
remember your name."
Oh my God. How hurtful. And he gets to drink the whole time too and be mean
I
to
don't
you?
think he was drinking beer either. He just was like fucking like he's
That's
just
low key how he got me to dose Ari. I
Oh,
had the acid and
Jesus.
he's like, just put it in there, dude. Just fucking stop being a pussy. Put it in there. And I was like, no.
But didn't Ari dose him back?
no. Ari dosed Bert and then I dosed Ari. Skankfest. But Shane bullied me into doing it. And then after I put it in and he drank it, Shane looked at me. He was like, that was a bad idea. You just drugged another person. He could die. And I was like, what? And then he just like laughed and went up on stage and called me fat. He's so mean. He's so mean, dude.
Yeah, he'll do this thing with me where he'll
bully you into doing something and then make you regret doing it.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it.
He does this. I mean, maybe he does it with a lot of people. I don't know, but he does this thing to me several times where like something like potentially bad could happen, you know?
Okay.
And he'll be like he'll be talking about a thing he's hoping happens, you know?
Okay.
And then like
the devil rises or whatever.
You know, but he'll be like, hopefully this is going to happen and I'm going to get to do such and such, whatever. And then he'll be like, you'd love to see that not happen with your little nasty ass. You'd love to see me fail.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he'll be like, you're not happy for me at all, dude.
The other day I got
it's so funny. It's so crazy.
The other day I got a random text from Shane. Let me see what it said. Oh, out of nowhere, 6:49 p.m. I own you mentally. He's a psycho, dude. He's a psycho.
Oh my God,
he's
dude.
a sick person.
He texted me. We flew back on Saturday night from Milwaukee, and we got hammered on the plane. And then yesterday, I was out with Tony and Matt Edgar, and Tony and I were texted Shane to come out, and Shane texted me back. He goes, no, I'm not coming out. And then he goes, 4 straight days of you being a scumbag, because we were at Chappelle's and then we went to Milwaukee. And then he goes, you passed out and pissed yourself on the airplane. You're a disgrace. None of it's true. The scumbag part's true. I was a drunken pig for 4 straight fucking days. But he loves to. I love like all the little things each one of our friends do. That's their little fucking button pushing-y. You know what I mean? You got friends that do that? Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what the fuck
the
I mean.
button pusher friends, dude. Those
I have.
You need those.
So many.
Yeah.
Philly is riddled with
them.
Yeah,
that's the Philly thing. Also, New York's very, very much like that. Like I remember that when I first moved to New York, and this is when I was with Lewis, and he went to the cellar, and we came over, and I think at this point I knew Chris Stefano and Sal.
When you dated Lewis?
Yeah.
Was that what you said?
Yeah.
When you were okay.
When I dated Lewis.
Okay. I know. I was trying to time. I wasn't being a smartass.
I first moved to New York.
Yeah, I was not being a smartass. I just wanted to know if that's what you said because I was trying to time frame it.
Yeah. When I first got there, and I had already known a few of the guys, and we were at the cellar, and oh no, this was the Impractical Jokers cruise. I had just moved to New York, and we're on the cruise.
That's a fun.
And it's like Voss, Yamanika, Bonnie.
Voss
Lewis,
is the worst human on
Chris
earth.
Stefano, what's his face? Fucking, he's so funny. Giannis Pappas. They're all sitting at a table, and I sit down, and I don't know any of them.
Pig show.
It's a pig show. I don't know any of them that well, and I sit at the table, and they're all talking, and Voss turns to me. He's like, so what about you? You're new. Tell us about yourself. And I go, well, and I start talking. He goes, I'm kidding. We don't care. And the whole table fucking laughed, and I was like, oh, shit, dude. These guys are mean.
Okay, so I've been out in the last month for 2 full weekends with Shane and Voss.
Okay.
He brought me and Voss with him.
Speaking of pigs,
I know,
Voss.
and Voss will just push my fucking
the whole
buttons.
time.
And Shane will just sit there and be like, he's got you in a blender, dude. Voss is fucking you up, dude. You know? Like
hyping him up,
keeps
dude.
poking it. Shane and I were watching Voss on stage, and I turned to Shane and I go, he might be the worst human being that's ever. Every joke is like... He's a joke. He goes, I've been watching Bravo a lot lately, and now my TV has AIDS. I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
But he's fucking sick. Like, oh my God, Voss is the worst. But Voss also, too, when you really shit on Voss, he loves it.
Yeah, if you
he's
get
like
him,
giddy.
he loves it.
Yeah, he gets giddy about it. Yeah. It's fun. It's great.
Dude, it's nothing like being roasted from a guy with a fucking lisp, and he'll get your ass too.
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah.
He is so funny.
I don't have to do this spot, by the way.
What?
Now I don't have to do the spot again.
Do you or don't
No,
you?
I don't now.
I've never seen a spot be on and off more than this one.
They don't know the whole backstory. But there was I had a spot, then
I've been
it
hearing
wasn't
about
happening.
this spot all day, sweetie.
Sorry. I don't have to do it now, so we can take our time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she said I'm off the hook. They got somebody to cover me because I wouldn't be able to get there early enough.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
But I this is why I'm excited is because you said you wanted to dig in, and we haven't dug into shit yet.
Yeah.
Fucking dig into
Yeah,
something,
dude.
man.
I need
Let's
to
go.
dig in. Does your dad love you?
We cut a thing out. I won't say what it was, but we cut a thing out. That was a good dig in.
I don't.
I'm not referencing
I don't
it.
release my dig-ins like that. Those are
My dig-ins.
Those are my private dig-ins, dude. Okay, not everyone knows my business.
I don't release my dig-ins either.
Let's hear about your dad.
My dad?
Your dad-ins.
My dad had open heart surgery recently. Did you know that? Is that why you brought that up?
No, I'm just psychic.
Oh, shit. Nice.
What's his name? Start with an R.
It's Joe, as you might have guessed.
I was gonna get
His
there.
middle name is R.
Yeah.
Richard.
Why didn't you let me guess, dude? You're fucking annoying.
Weird. Are you really psychic?
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on.
What's your mom? Something with an M?
I'm not going to say my mom's name because I feel
What's
like
it, bitch?
yeah, it's Turd
Turd.
McGillicuddy. No, I feel like giving both my parents' names away is not a good idea.
All right, where do they live?
Though my dad's is obvious.
Wait, so
live
your
in New
dad just had
Jersey.
open heart surgery? How old
Yeah.
is he?
77.
Oh, he's kind of old.
Yeah, it was scary.
That's very scary at 77.
He's fine. He's bounced right back.
Dude, that's so good.
Wild.
My grandpa died from open heart surgery.
What year?
2014 or something.
Oh, that's late.
Yeah.
How old was he?
73.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's like not that complicated anymore.
Yeah.
But you can die from it. What happened?
He had a stroke during the surgery, and they didn't know because he was under. So there was no way to know until he came up.
That sucks. I'm
And
sorry.
then it killed him. Yeah.
That sucks.
All right, we dug in. Are you happy now?
What was your idea to
Have-
dig in?
Okay, have you ever had any close friends die?
Of course. Yeah, I'm a comedian.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I was going through my contacts recently because me and my sister did a prank on these comics where we were just calling them on FaceTime, and my hot sister was there instead of me.
Okay.
And I was going through and honestly, so many dead people are in my phone.
Yeah. Yeah. They pile up after a while.
They
It's
do
sad.
pile up. You don't even realize. I go, Big Mike. There's just a big
Yeah.
gulp next to it.
Yeah, it's sad. Yes. Losing a friend is very sad and it's very sobering.
It
You
is
know,
sobering.
when,
Are you scared to die?
Yeah, I'm very scared to die.
You are.
Yeah, but I live my life like I'm not, which is, I have a lot of moments where I'm like, what was I thinking, man? Jesus Christ, I got to pump the brakes here, But I'm also like, you only live once. I know too many people that died just, no rhyme or reason, man. I could rattle a list off.
What do you mean no rhyme or reason? Just dropping like flies?
My
Just like dying in their sleep?
uncle died. My uncle survived. My one uncle survived quintuple bypass surgery.
Hold on. Is that on the heart?
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was that many
Yeah,
valves in the heart.
It's the 5 major valves or arteries.
Holy
whatever they're called.
shit, dude.
All 5 had to be fixed. He survived it and then died at the age of 50. He was a smoker, had a stroke, died. So there is rhyme or reason to it, but still, it's like to survive that and then drop dead, whatever. Mike DiStefano lived healthily with HIV and then just had a heart attack and dropped dead.
Whoa, I was thinking Chris DiStefano for a second.
No,
I said,
Mike.
I didn't know he had HIV.
Yeah, of course
Dude,
he
he's
does.
never said that on his podcast.
Does he have to?
Whoa, I didn't know that.
My
That's
uncle.
the guy that owned the stand.
He didn't own it, but he's on the logo, Mike.
He's on the logo. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, heroin was ex-heroin, recovered heroin addict. Basically beat HIV and was living with it, and then died of a heart attack. My uncle died from. My uncle was a smoker and died from lung cancer, but the lung cancer wasn't from smoking; it was from a different cancer that metastasized to his lungs.
Whoa. At least he didn't have to feel guilty about the smoking, to be
And he had
honest.
quit smoking. So you're like, he did the right thing and he didn't get lung cancer, but he got it because the
Anyways,
cancer spread to his
dude,
lung.
when you go, you go.
His wife died. My aunt died a year later. Same age. They were like 53, 55, something like that. She died of, ready for this, a liver disease, but not because of alcohol.
Oh,
like just had this inexplicable liver thing.
They can't even have a little fun around here.
Well, you asked about people that died.
Yeah, no,
Patrice,
I'm saying like
in his 40s, just gone. Like it's fucking crazy. Like people, you know. So I don't know. My point is like I live like kind of probably live a little riskier than I should, but like I don't know. I'm just like I feel like you can just fucking keel over, you know, and like
no. I think that you have the wrong mindset.
Why?
Because I think that
live life.
No, the people that you're naming all had preventable. Well, no, not your uncle and not your aunt, but like Patrice was kind of a fat ass. So
yeah, I'm sure if he was in better physical shape.
I'm trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. But yeah, I'm sure he would not have had a stroke if he was in better physical shape.
Yeah, and so if you're like, I'm gonna live life to the edge because I'm scared to die, it's like you could also be healthier. But then you're right, because then you know what? You don't smoke, and then you get the weird lung cancer. So you're right about that. It's a luck of the draw, dude. And you never know when you're gonna go. Sometimes I trip out on that where I go, holy shit! I just realized I don't know what day it's gonna be when it happens.
You don't know.
That scares me.
No, I used to have a joke where I said, I'm afraid I'm gonna die and realize in the last moment that I didn't live my life the way I should have. Mm-hmm. And then the punch, I don't remember the punchline, but it was something along the lines of like, I don't mean I should have been a better man. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I'm crossing the street, the bus hits me, and I'm literally going, I should have just kept smoking.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I should have been a worse man.
Yeah, like I should have just had more fun, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I don't smoke crack or anything, but like, it's, you know, it's like, it's just
dude,
fucking.
that's actually a great tombstone. I should have been a worse woman.
Yeah. I should have been worse.
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 That's a good title for something. You should call it something that.
I mean, it's kind of yours, dude.
No, you said it's a good title for a tombstone.
Look at that. What a good man. He's going to live a long time.
Yeah. But my tombstone will say I should have been worse for my own tombstone.
I should.
And then I'll make sure I get buried next to you.
Mine's going to point and say what Joe said.
Yeah. No, you say I should have been better. No, I should have been worse. And then I'll say I should not have let Kim have I should have been worse for her tombstone. I'll bury.
I should have kept my quote.
Yeah. I'll get buried next to you because chances are we'll both die alone.
You know what? Honestly, when I was the saddest about being alone, I cried to my therapist and I was like, I'm just scared I'm going to die alone. And he was like, you might. And that changed my life.
You want to hear something? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you want to hear something?
Let it out, Joe.
Not name dropping, but you want to hear something Louis C.K. said to me once?
What was it?
Yeah. You want to watch?
Oh.
I was like, sure. No, he said to me once, we were talking and I go, we're talking about relationships and he was like, why do you want to be in why do you think you need to be in a relationship? And I said, I don't know, for a lot of reasons, obviously, but I go, one thing is I don't want to die alone, man. You know, it's a very sad thought. And he said, did you ever see anybody die in a hospital? And I go, yeah, man, my grandfather, we were all there. Mm-hmm. And he goes, you were all there? And I go, yeah. And he goes, do you think he didn't did he look like he wasn't alone? And I just had this visual of my grandfather because he was alive, but he was, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, we all die alone. And I was like, oh my God, whoa. I would rather you have just jerked off in front of me.
Oh my God.
It shook me up when he said it. I was like, you're right though. It freaked me out, man.
Yeah.
It really freaked me out.
You're alone. You know, it was the one thing that freaked me out that someone said one time because I was like, I'm so scared to die. And they're like, well, you don't have to be scared to die. It's like, you don't have to be scared because you could live such a long life scared. And it's not going to be scary until it happens. And it's going to be very, very, very scary for just a minute. Yeah. And I was like, no, dude, that's the worst thought. That minute when you know you're going. And I've seen my mom was taking care of an elderly man at one point, and I saw the moment. He was like a vet, and he was like very brave. And there was one moment where he was having heart pains, and I saw it in his eyes that he thought he was gonna go, and he looked like a scared little boy. It was like the bravest person ever. And then he, like, when he thought that it was the time, I remember he curled up and walked up to my mom and was like, I think something's happening. Like, you could see in his head, he was like, this might be it. And he's dead now. Like, he already went through it. But it's kind of like the way I imagine death, it's like a water slide and it's pitch black and it cuts off into the universe and you just got to.
When my grandfather was
in.
dying, my grandfather his whole life, he was a military man.
Mm-hmm.
I only ever shook his hand. I never hugged my grandfather until he was literally unconscious on his deathbed. I Me Too'd my grandfather to hug him for the first fucking time ever.
Without consent?
Yeah.
His last words were faggot.
Yeah. His last sound was a rape whistle. No, I tried to hug him once, like goodbye, and he went, no. You don't do that. You hug women. You don't hug men. Like, he was like that.
Yeah.
Right?
So he was gay. Yeah.
But he was maybe, I don't know. But he was a good guy and he was caring. He just was.
He was from a different time.
Yeah. And and when he was on his deathbed in the hospital, I remember they had to keep like adjusting his bed so, they could administer whatever. And when they did, he would start screaming in like this pain. And it was the only time ever in my life I saw him in any way show vulnerability, and it was vulnerability of a man in agony. And I was like, it was
scary.
It like haunts me still. I'm like, that was fucking crazy to see.
Yeah,
that was crazy to see. This is a real dig in.
That's one of those things that you like when my grandpa was dying in the hospital bed, everyone was surrounding him and his mouth was like kind of open and you could tell, like, you just see them getting stiffer kind of slowly. And he was singing the song and everybody was singing around him and he was singing it too. And I just remember the way whenever I hear the song, I think of his lips, like the way they move during certain parts.
Oh,
dude, some shit
will
stick in your head and you'll never forget it.
Yeah, I remember when my uncle died, they called me. I was living in Hell's Kitchen and they were in South Jersey and my mom called me. It was like 1 a.m. It's not good when your mom calls at 1 a.m. And I was like, and he was already in hospice. And she's like, it's time. He's going to go. Like, you have to come. And my dad got me, it was pre-Uber. My dad got me a car service from New York so I could get there as soon as possible. It was like $350 or something. And I got there and my... I feel disturbed even talking about it, but like you were watching his body shut down, and like sometimes like a person like they like are like breathing like it's almost like they're hyperventilating, and it almost looks like their body's like an engine that's like, when an engine runs too hard and it's going, it's smoke's coming out,
sputtering out. Yeah,
it's like that, and you're just like this person who literally was like a second father to me, who I called for advice all the time. He was the dad when I couldn't talk to my dad.
Right.
He was the dad that I could call.
A true uncle.
Yeah, and be like, I don't know what to do about sex. Or like, like I'm trying, I smoke weed now. You know what I mean? Shit like that. To see him like that, you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, it was just, that was fucking dark. Anyway, so you were dating Lewis.
No. Cut that.
Cut it? No, you already said it.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
By the way, I was kidding about the Louis thing. Was that bad that I made that joke?
No, I think it's hilarious.
I thought it was a funny joke. I think he would think it was funny.
I think he would think. Yeah, I think he'd be happy anyone's talking about him.
I'm friends with Louis. I wasn't knocking it. I mean, it was just a joke.
Louis great, dude. We love Louis.
Yeah. He gives a shit what I say. You guys sold out 9 more.
Yeah, I don't think he's watching the Kim Congdon Takeover. It's fine. I don't think Louis C.K. is checking out my pod. If Louis C.K. is one of my 20,000 subscribers, that's really insane. Dude.
But it's not that. It's that there's all these third-party channels now that comb every podcast, fine-tooth comb, and they find the one clip that they can put a title on to try to get their own thing hits.
Oh, they're definitely clipping that your girlfriend was 11 when you were 40.
Well, that I'm fine with. Nobody's gonna get offended at that.
Yeah, people love that.
Still
shit.
Legally clear. She would be 19 now.
Ew, dude. That is disgusting.
Well,
but
it's legal.
Yeah, dude. I fucking hate watching people die, and
But you know what I love? Eating pussy. Hate watching people die. That's a good tea. That's what's going to be on your show. I hate it when somebody dies,
Guys,
but
and
I love
eating pussy. And I think that's a good way to end the pod, dude.
Now let's keep talking.
You want to keep talking? I got to pee, though. Let me pee, and we'll go like 10 more minutes. I got to pee.
All right.
Give me a second.
Go for it. I'll text Matt Edgar. I'm going to meet up with Edgar, who lives in this building.
Are you just going to go down there and see him?
I'm going to look at his apartment and help him figure out what he needs because he's in desperate need. And I'm not bad at decorating, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your interior like? What's your
my apartment here or my house?
Yeah, what's your dream style of a house?
My house in PA is...
You have a house?
It's like... My house up there is...
Did you design it yourself?
I decorated it myself.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What style? What's it looking like? Is it like modern, antique, wood?
It just looks very...
Eclectic?
It looks very... Not modern.
There are pig ornaments everywhere.
Yeah.
You're trying to describe it, but it's just pig stuff. There's a trough.
No, it's very... I don't know how to... I feel like modern makes you think of like everything's white and black and
Right,
slick.
no.
It's not like that. It just...
Chill modern.
It looks like
Good.
a grown-up house that is just well decorated. The art pops. I got a fucking Star Wars 1983 stand-up arcade cabinet on the main floor, and that sounds kind of goofy, but the colors in the main colors in the cabinet are blue, two different shades of blue and orange and yellow, and I have shit all decorated through the room that are those colors. So like the pillows on the couch match the colors in the thing.
Wow.
Like the couch is neutral, so the pillows can pop and the throw can pop. Like
I could see why your uncle didn't want you hugging him.
My grandfather.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but and my place here is nice. It's.
Wait, are you ever in that place in PA though?
Yeah, I go up to kind of. Yeah, I go up for like the holidays, especially, and I go up to
Now
get
you're being
the fuck.
a homeowner. God.
I go to get the fuck out of the bullshit for a minute. You know, I love comedy and stuff, but sometimes you got to go away and be like, let me go just recharge. And
I want a house
you know?
on a running spring, like an oxygenated spring,
Yes.
and I want the whole house to be hydro electricity.
That would be nice.
Ran off the spring water.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's my dream, with some land and a little garden and close to where I could do stand up. That's it.
You want to be in Pennsylvania?
No,
or here?
Or Texas. There's springs.
There
there's
is, but like it sounds like you want
here.
more green than Texas can offer at the moment.
Maybe, but I want to be close to stand up too. So that's the problem.
You know,
and the taxes here.
Yeah, the taxes in PA are almost equal
Oh, really?
to here. Yeah, and there's a decent amount of stand up in Philly. It's not like here, but it's obviously, but like it's, you know, I love Pennsylvania. I love it here, but I also love Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a
Isn't it funny?
state.
The more I've been traveling more in the last 2 years than I ever have, so I've gotten to like see a bunch of different places. It's so funny how like everyone looks like where they're from. Like if you go to Portland, it's like big red beards and like beanies and like lumberjacks and like guys in fishing. It's like so funny. Portland, I do not like Portland.
I like it, but it feels itself a little too much. You know what I mean?
It feels like
that's the part that fucks it up.
You know, when people can't go any more left in LA, it feels like those people move to Portland. When it's like it's not enough, we need actually more.
Kurt Braunohler had the funniest Portland post ever.
What?
It was just a picture he took when he was there, and it was literally a table on the street with a typewriter, and it said "Free Poetry Writing Station," and he just wrote, "All right, dial it back, Portland," because that's so that
it's very Portland.
Yeah, and you're
it's
like
free hug signs, and you're like,
guys, would you calm down? Like, we get it.
You're actually making me homophobic. I wasn't before I got here, and now I am suddenly.
Yeah, you're looking for a Proud Boys march 10 minutes after you land.
Oh
like,
my God,
Christ,
I'm
guys.
dying for meat. Any burger with meat in it, please. Please. If I could have one barista without one of those bull nose rings, that'd be awesome.
I love Texas. I love Pennsylvania, and I I love New York too.
I don't like living there. It's not for me for living. It's a little too hectic. Honestly, to me, Austin feels like New York and LA had a baby. All the best parts of both of them happened. The weather could be a little cooler, and the weather in LA is unmatched. No one can match the weather in LA.
Yeah, fucking weather stinks.
In LA?
Yeah.
Oh, you hate 78 with a cool breeze every day? Fucking
yeah, utter monotony. Yeah, it's weird how I hate utter monotony. The same thing every day. It's Groundhog Day shit. It stinks. That's great weather when you have something to offset it so you can appreciate it. When it's the same thing every day, you're just like, okay. It's like having too much money.
Can I tell you? I think you're thinking of it the wrong, kind of the right way, but then it's like sunny every day, and then you appreciate the rainstorms instead of it being rainy every day, and you appreciate the sun.
I agree that the 2 days it rains is great. Yes.
yeah, there's no rain, and it does catch fire, and everything's expensive, and everyone's really douchey, and there's like people sacrificing babies in Hollywood and demonic energy, but the weather is gorgeous.
Feel as if God is smiting that place.
God hates
But
Los Angeles. God hates Hollywood.
I remember I went on a bar crawl one Christmas, and it was like 5 days before Christmas, and I was sweating. And I'm like, guys.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Christmas in New York is pretty unmatched. The ice skating.
You can't even fuck with it. I mean, it's crazy.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, if you're it could be your first date, and if you're at Rockefeller Center in that area, you're falling in love. That's what's happening.
You are. You're proposing that night. I miss the catcalling in New York. It's the best catcalling there is.
But when people, God damn it, sorry. When people from LA or that live in LA at least say, when I'm like, I'm not a fan, they go, oh, but the weather, dude. I'm like, could you be more basic of a bitch? Is it possible?
I can't.
Is it possible? It's like saying, at least you have your health. Thank you. I have the baseline. Oh, thank you. That's great.
Yeah, but in a world where everything is stressful, I'll take the baseline. In a world where you're working for joy constantly and happiness, I will take a free baseline wherever I can get.
I'd rather live in a tundra that actually has fun bars we can walk to, and where my closest friends will not slit my throat for a movie role.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
You know?
Oh my God. Every time I go back to LA, it's hard not to be a bitch because everyone's like, so what are you working on? I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And in LA's
Nobody
defense,
talks like that.
In LA's defense, that's not LA, that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's the industry.
What are you working
LA.
on is such a disgusting question to ask someone.
It's so fucking gross.
It's really repulsive.
I got to a point there I was like, I'm never.
I got asked like 9 times last time I went to LA.
It's disgusting. Or you say, how you doing? Super good. Getting in some good meetings lately.
Yeah.
You're like, hang yourself.
Oh my God. How you doing?
Find a friend.
I'm pitching a movie right now. It's about this. And I'll send you the script. I'm like, just tell me you're doing good. And ask me if I want to smoke a joint in the back.
Love for 10 seconds.
Real human connection. Have you heard of it? Hey, have you gone tubing with your friends lately?
Yeah. Have you gone tubing with your friends? Have you tripped balls with a buddy?
Have you had an adult sleepover with your closest friends in a living room lately? Try that.
Yeah. Have you gone to an awesome bar and gotten shit-faced with your boy and talked shit to each other and laughed your fucking asses off?
When's the last time you stumbled home when the sun's still out? Live.
Oh, God. The goal, I say this all the time, the goal of LA is isolation. The goal of New York is integration. That's how those cities operate, and that is why they are on opposite coasts. But the full goal of living in LA is I want to get to the highest house on the highest peak where nobody can come unless I invite them, and I will only have parties in my home that I staff like it's a bar and restaurant, which is weird. Everybody in LA doing that, you're fucking weird. Go to a public place and have a party. What the fuck? Or have just a party at your house that doesn't have staff at it. I'm getting a drink.
I don't want to see your staff when I'm buzzed.
Oh my God, I'm getting a drink in your house. I don't know if I'm supposed to tip the guy. Is it an insult? Is he a servant in your home? Is he employed by you?
Can I hit
What
this
is
guy or
going
not?
on?
Can I hit him?
Oh my God, you all have white hipster butlers staffing your parties. It's
nuts.
fucking odd. Like, what is happening right now? It's weird. It's a fucking weird thing to do. But that's the goal. That's the goal. I want to curate my entire life, isolation by my own standards. New York, you could be Donald Trump living on the top floor of Trump Tower. The second you hit the street, there's the same piss-ridden guy being like, hey, man.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck who you are.
You're getting your newspaper from the same newsstand that I am. You're getting on the same shitty subway.
I do miss
whatever.
the freedom of no one giving
it.
a shit about you in New York. Really, you could do whatever you want. No one pays attention. Like, I never feel embarrassed. Like, I can drop stuff. I could trip. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's in their own thing. Everyone's doing their own thing.
The least I ever run into, like, comedy enthusiasts is New York. The least amount that anybody's ever like, hey, dude, is New York. By far.
Yeah.
By far. And it's because everybody's like, get the fuck out of my way. I have shit to do. Oh, cool. You do comedy? I just saw fucking Biden. What the fuck is his kid's name? God damn it.
Hunter Biden?
I fucked it up. Yeah.
Hunter Biden?
I just saw Hunter Biden at a fucking barbecue restaurant.
We just did blow next to chicken.
Yeah. Like, everybody's like, who cares, dude?
Nobu and Uptown just got shot up.
Yeah,
we have no time for this.
Yeah,
What's up with
hilarious.
the shootings in New York?
It's a wild town.
It's a wild
It's a
town.
wild
That's another reason I
fucking
didn't
town.
like living there as a woman. I just didn't like having to take the train so late. It's easier when you're a guy.
I made a vow to myself when I lived there it was like around 2010, and I did not have money. I had day-to-day money. That was it.
I was there.
But
yeah.
I just was like, I'm never taking the subway ever again.
Uber's
I
only.
remember Nikki Glazer. This is how long ago it was.
Holy shit.
Nikki Glazer was impressed by that. She's like, I don't get it. You never take it? Like, that's... So
She had money to... Wow. Holy shit.
Nikki was still in a zone where she's
She was
like,
taking
that's
sub-
insane. What are you talking about? And I was like,
Wow.
I won't take it anymore.
Life hits you quick.
Yeah, it hits you real quick. Life moves pretty fast. I just was like, I will not take it anymore. I want to be comfortable. I refuse to take it. I'm taking a car. I'm getting in a cab every time I have to go somewhere.
Yep.
And that's why she has climbed a mountain. And I am.
She saved her money and she hired a videographer with the extra money from the train.
Yeah.
And
I'm
she
sitting
blew
in an apartment in Austin looking at a $200 Star Wars comic book I bought over the weekend.
You're in my
Oh,
loft.
look, it's the first appearance of Boba Fett.
Yeah, she's doing the Tom Brady roast, and you're in my loft about to meet my baby squirrel.
Yes. You have squirrels in here?
I have a baby squirrel downstairs in a cage.
Is that legal?
Did we look that up?
God, you got a lot of illegal shit in here, Kim. I
What do you
called
mean?
you Kate.
These
Look
aren't
at
real.
these-
I was lying.
Oh, they are?
No.
Well, what the fuck?
I forgot to tell you I was lying because we moved on so quickly.
Do jellyfish really not have brains?
I don't think so.
Would
I
it be
think they're-
cruel to keep jellyfish like that?
I mean, they're living organisms, but they don't have brains. It's kind of confusing. I don't know if that's true either. I might be making that up, but I thought they weren't. I thought they were.
They look so real aside from the color, but the color could just be...
The neons, right?
Yeah, you could have a fish tank. Well, but you can't tell if the neons are reflected from the light in the tank or if they're actually
That's
colored
why I
like
got
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one, right? I love that fish tank. I got called immature when I bought it.
Who called you immature?
My ex.
What's immature about it? I don't understand.
I don't know that it's fucking cool and fun. I don't know. It's sick. It is not legal. I'm giving the squirrel back
To what? The woods?
to Earth.
Yeah.
Who says I can't have a squirrel? Don't I live in America?
Yeah, it says only licensed wildlife rehabilitators are permitted to care for them, even that is strictly temporary for release back into the wild.
Yeah, it would bite you too at any second.
But I love him.
Where did you get it?
He fell out of a tree and he was concussed yesterday.
You got him yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or 2 days ago.
I don't want to fucking meet this thing. It could have goddamn rabies.
No, this is the first thing everyone says. They don't have rabies. Baby squirrels don't have rabies.
How
I
do
already
you know
looked it
that?
up. I looked it up. It was the first thing I looked up. I didn't want to get rabies.
How do they not have rabies?
Because I looked it up. Do baby squirrels have rabies? It says baby squirrels don't have rabies. Squirrels in general don't really have rabies. And baby squirrels don't get them passed down. So
All right.
he doesn't have rabies. He's actually really, really cute.
I'm sure he is. It's a little squirrel, but it's a weird thing to bring into your house. It's nice that you nursed him to.
I'm gonna bring him somewhere, I guess.
I thought you had him for like 3 years.
No, I just found him.
Okay.
A couple days
I guess
ago.
a baby. Yeah.
I'm just saving him, and I'm gonna send him back to the woods.
All right. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, he's outside. He's an outside squirrel.
What's he in?
A cage.
How did you have a cage on him?
I overnighted one.
What did you keep him in until you got the cage?
A shoebox.
Jesus Christ.
He's really little. He can't even. He's just a little tight.
What'd you name him?
Lone Star.
Oh, that's a good name. That's very cute.
Thank you.
That's very cute.
He's very cute. You'll like him. I'll introduce you.
Where do you? Oh, you said your bedroom's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm overpaying.
Yeah, I'll give you the details after the pod.
You've told me before.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm overpaying.
Yeah. I'm trying to get as many comics to move here as possible. So if you're looking for a place.
Well, I already got a place.
Fuck, dude.
Nothing I can do
I'd be
about
so
it.
sick if we were all neighbors.
I could use some time away. But I live east.
Fuck you, dude.
I know, I'm just kidding. No, it would be fun if we were neighbors. I live east. Not far, but I live east. I'm about a 5-minute Uber.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's easy.
And I could walk. It'd take me about 30 minutes.
Oh,
but,
yeah, that's a nice walk when the weather's good.
Yeah, which is 3 days a year.
Yeah.
There's 3 days a year where you could walk it and not have a stroke.
But don't you appreciate those 3 days because the rest
those
of the
3
years
days are
are
great.
so horrible?
Yeah. But I live. I'm in. It's nice. It's a nice spot. But man, oh man, like you'd think. I've tried to get I got Red Band once to come hang out with me after we were barring it up.
Yeah.
The bar closed. I'm like, let's go to my place, dude. He's like, all right. And we went. And I was like,
That was a good Red Band.
yeah. And I was like, I let people smoke inside, dude, so you can come over. And he was like, okay.
Yeah,
so
that'll get him.
we went. That was the only time. Every other time, he's like, no, it's too far. It's too far. I'm like, it's fucking 5 minutes away. Like, everybody that lives in the sort of downtown, whatever,
yeah.
they're like, I am never leaving downtown. Don't ask me to leave downtown.
That's everywhere, though. That's
Yeah.
where I lived. If you're in, like, the Poppin area, you don't want to fucking leave at all.
Yeah.
But Joe, thanks so much for coming on the pod, dude. And
Thanks for having me.
you have a special coming out, yeah?
No, it's out.
It's out. What's it called?
It's called I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. It's on my YouTube, which is at Joe DeRosa Comedy. If you could link it down below, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
And it's out. It's doing it. It did awesome in the first month. It killed.
Great. Check it
everybody
out.
was so supportive. It was really sweet.
You ask any comedian, every comedian knows Joe DeRosa is the man. You're funny as fuck.
You're the best.
You're truly a legend in comedy. So you are. I know that sounds like I'm kissing your ass, but you're respected by the comics, and that's the most important thing.
Well,
and,
it's nice. It's nice to hear that I'm respected, and you are too. And
Thank you.
We all think very highly of you, and I'm not just kissing your ass. So
Thank you.
Thank you for saying that, and I hope to see you all.
And make sure you go visit his sandwich shop.
Oh yeah, Joey Rose is in New York. Check that out. We're there Monday to Monday.
You guys are doing
7
liquor
days a
now
week.
too, right? You have drinks there. Am I right about that?
No, it's a full bar.
It's a full bar,
we
dude.
We went Kill Tony weekend. The day after MSG, I brought Tony, Nick, Vulcan Nick,
Nick Franceschini.
Kyle, Betty Kyle.
Our friends are so
Val-
rich, we just name them by the places they own.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I brought Val and Blake. Get in the car, Val and Blake. Ari Matty.
Ari Matty, Estonia. He owns Estonia.
Fucking Nate Diaz showed up.
UFC.
Which was crazy, which was awesome. But we ripped it up in there. We had a fucking blast. It was so fun. So yeah, come to Joey Rose's, and I'm on the road too. I'll be in September. I got a Mothership weekend, headlining weekend. I'm also going to be in Tampa at Side Splitters. Punchline in October. JoeDeRosa.com for tickets. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on the show. You guys can find my shows at KimCongdon.com. I'm coming to Dallas, Fort Worth, Charlotte, and I think I'll have already been at Nashville at this point, but Nashville is very fun. Thank you for coming out. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Gimme